to the hand. Right, okay. This is our straight lines, but we do have a curved lines. So how can we do curved lines? But we can do the curved lines later, not now. I'll show you when we had busier curve and work with it. So press the edge, okay, click this one. So we have to bring this line to in the middle of this measurements. So if we click this here, the measurements on this one is 23 centimeter. So 23, let's clean 23 divided 2 equals 11.5. So we have to shift D, right click to cancel, GX 11.5. Okay, 11.5. Right. So this edge, shift D and G to bring it here. Okay. S and right click there, so to bring the cursor there. So the R, you could rotate the same shoulder, okay, same shoulder length. This is the back and this is the front, right? So we're going to connect this with the curve later. So let's get rid of the selection of the cursor, so I can see what I'm doing. See, okay. Okay, this has to be extruded 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeter and 1 centimeter that way. Okay. And then click on this one. Okay, this is the lapel. This is the depth of the lapel, which is 4 centimeter, and you could do this depending on how high or lower you want the collar line. So you could actually move this that bit there, make it 7 maybe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 centimeter, which is here, right? And then extrude about 1. No, just do it here. Okay, do it a little bit shaped, just a little bit shaped. Okay, this is our collar line. Yes, this is our bust line, right? Now we have to mark the pockets position, right? So actually click on this one, extrude only the Z direction, right? Okay. GZ, a little bit longer. So because when I do this, right click and go to tiny CAD and then click on this. When I click go vertices, do you see I got vertices here? this, this, and this. Okay, now interacted, so that I got points there. Before I didn't have points, because I right clicked and go to tiny cas and just intersected selected edges, so that I got my points. Well, I need these points. Right, this is my front, right, and this bit is going to be, okay, let's do the side panel. Right, let's do the side panel, okay. This measurements, and then shift D, right click, and G, X. You need to do 3 centimeter, right. This is how far the front comes. This is your front. Okay, this is gonna be like this. If I can draw it properly. I am not very good at drawing, but I give you a rough idea. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Similar. Well, obviously with the curve, it will work better than my drawing, definitely. I am not good at drawing at all. But anyway, I'm not here to show my drawing skills. I'm here to share knowledge that I have how to draft men's jacket on the Blender, which is quite hard, but then again it's free. You don't have to spend so much money to use the program, and you don't have to spend so much money to learn the program. You could do this on your own, which is I did. I never had lessons on Blender. Then again, I'm not good that much. Okay. Right, where are we now? We said we do the side panel, okay? This Shift D. So, sorry. And GX. All I'm gonna do is just 1 centimeter. G half. That's 1.5 centimeter, right? So this has to connect here, but this has to be extended 1 centimeter that way, and that one, and the waist. Press F to fill it. Okay. You got so many lines now, and you may be confused, but it will be okay. Is press E, extrude. Come to on this line where the back line is. So just get bigger there. So you know what you're doing, or you know I know what I'm doing. That's 1.5 centimeter. Okay, here. Okay. So this need to be Shift D, right click, G, X. It's about there, that much, right? 1.5 centimeter. So we click on this, Shift and click on this point, fill. But this is supposed to be curve, which is like supposed to come like this. But we can't do it now because we can only use curves to do that. Without the curves we can't do it. Well, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. but I'm sure there must be other people who know how to do it, but I don't. Right, let's go to this part. This part is very important. Okay, this is the waist. Yes, click on this edge. Okay, this is the waist. Shift D, right click to cancel, G Z, and that choose 8 centimeter. Which is the pocket position actually. Okay, front pocket position. And if you click on this vertex and press G, Z, sorry, X, you could bring this 1.5, make it 2 centimeter past the dart, which is, this is a dart. Okay, so this has to be 14 centimeter, this line. Delete all, segment, and the measurements, that's 14. My God, that's how, it could be 14 or 16 pocket, but I think it will be 16 or 15 even. Okay, right, 15 even is okay. This is the pocket position. Alright, so this is waist, G X is about 1.5 centimeter, right? And this has to be filled. Okay, now this, press this vertices, extrude. Okay, come here and make it bigger. Just count how many centimeters you go to right side. Okay, G, 1.5 centimeters. Okay, so we drafted the back as well. So the side, sorry, the side is shaped as well. Now we need to shape the front. Okay, from this point, which is the pocket, we said 14, needs the G X direction, another 2 centimeter, I guess. We're gonna make it 16, so that's G 1, 2 centimeter, right. Now we're gonna connect this with this line there. You only see straight line, but it's supposed to be in the curve, it's like this. Okay, so the armhole, but we can only do this with the curve, we can't do it now, so but that's later. So press Ctrl to clean these. Okay, right, we did the pocket, we did the, we have the pocket here, and we have the front has to be curved as well here. I think that's it really. We drafted our men's jacket, right? Let's go to object mode. Right, this is an object mode. Let's get rid of the okay, let's do the curves. Alright. Add Bezier curve, right? That is very big, so S to scale it, RX90, enter. So that has to be in front of, on front of it. I think it is in front of it. Okay. And front again. Okay. Press on this and go to item and see this is already changed. So we need to make this one level. So the Control A scale. Now that one. Now press the tab, the enter moved. Right. Click on this bit, shift, click on the center, press V, 3 angles. Right. So you see the curve is so massive that we can control. I don't know if we can control it or not. So what we can do, we can just make these handles smaller so that we can maneuver it easily. Right. G, bring it here. We start from the back neck. Right. Okay. This has to be exactly where the point is. Right. And then this angle is going to be like that. Okay. This has to be exact point here. So we can, you see, nicely curved, right? Yeah, it is nicely curved. So what I'm doing is I'm just basically following my draft with the curves. Simple. Well, yeah, I guess it's simple. So E to extrude. These has to be the same. Okay, you have to exact same. Otherwise, when you cut it later, you will have problems. So you better be careful now. Trying to be. This is not the right place, so we put the curve in the right place. Okay. We extrude this and come on this point, make it bigger, zoom in, I mean, so that you know. I'm shaping the armhole, the back armhole. Okay, this is, I get to get closer here. Press E to extrude. You see, when the handles are small, easy to control them. Okay. E to extrude all the way to waist. Now, in drafting mode, we couldn't do the curves. We can only do the curves. I can only know how to do the curves on the blender this way. I don't know other way. But if anybody knows different way, please let me know too. Of course, it's free of charge. I can't pay. I don't want to pay. It's a free program. Okay. I am using a free program. Why do I pay to learn? Maybe I'm silly. Okay, this has to be slightly curved, and this has to be in line, straight. I could actually make a connection here. What I can do, click on this, click on that, subdivide, or just divide really. Oops, where's the divide? Okay, subdivide. You see this? Now I can bring this line to where the hip is, correct? Now I can slightly alter the curve. Right? Now this has to be E and Z. No, sorry, G. Okay, let's do the handle again, make it level, and this has to be, this is the man's jacket, okay? If you do this, there is no opening at the back, okay? But to have an opening at the back, which is this bit here, you could actually, we can't do it because under blend, I don't know. Let's see this first now, okay? Let's make it, draft the jacket has no back opening, okay? So that makes life much easier for us. Right. And if I pressed A and select all my lines, you can see we could go here and where the torches or trenches or the keys, whatever, add, generate, mirror. But we could say drafting. What happened to my mirror? Alright, okay. So my mirror is here. I don't know why I did that. Oh, okay, forget it about mirror. Forget about the mirror being a mirror now. Okay, so what I do is click on this and click on this and press F to fill. Did I fill this bit? Cannot make a segment, cannot make a segment, okay. Why? I don't know why. Okay. And the mirror doesn't work. Good, never mind. Okay, go to object mode, right? Okay. Turn the cloth on, right? Now, shift, click on the cloth, go to edit mode, mesh, knife project, right? Shift D, press P, selection. Okay, go to object mode. Let's hide this cloth, okay? But before I do that, let me just show you something. Okay? Now, okay, hide the cloth. Now this is actually bag, no more cloth. That's our bag, correct? It's not in the center or anything, but we have a cloth here. Okay, let's see this in an edit mood. Click on vertices. You see, we have got a problem here, right? So many vertices that we need to clean them individually, right? And it's a very boring process, and I don't know any other way, but I am willing to learn if somebody kindly tells me. Okay, the reason I clean these, because when it comes to stitching here, the collar or the arm sleeve, right, if these are not cleaned, then you will have big problems. Reason, because I tried many times and I failed miserably. So trying to clean it beforehand, it is a very boring process. So maybe I should stop here and clean it first and come back to you. This is the clean back. Right, I'm back, and then this is the clean back. You can shift Alt and click so that you can see there is no broken. The line goes all the way up, so that means problem here. You see, this is what we need to clean. Here, center, and then Alt and click. There's something here. Okay, this is how it's cleaned. All right, I'll show you on when I'm doing the front how to clean it. Okay, let's go to object mode. We got the back. Let's bring our drafting, right? And should we hide the back? No hide, but we won't be able to touch any of these now. Okay, what we will do now, we will have another curve, Bezier curve, which is press S to scale it, Control A, okay, G, Z, but it has to be in front of it, okay, so G, Y, okay. Now if we go to edit mode, and we have to every time we go to curve, we have to do these so that we can have easy way to control the curve. Okay, this G to come to this point, okay,